Hello everyone, welcome to class 3. Today we're learning Nurbs modeling using Blender. So today I'll be just showing a simple water can image model. So just drag and drop this model in the front view. So we have this image of a jar, distillery jar, and we'll just drag that inside the front view like this. Okay. So once we drag and drop, just scale the image size. So you can also adjust the position of this in X and Y like this. So if you want to push it in Z axis, Z axis. So once you have done this, now you need to start adding the curve to this. So go to add option, curve, and I just use this Nurbs curve. So click on this and we draw one path of it. Now pull this over here in the top view. Now to edit this mesh, you have to go to this and edit mode. So we get this, now we are in editing mode of this. You can see the points which you can edit. Now go to move tool, you can adjust these points, zooming much closer to this. Yes, so now I can select this point. Okay, so what this point is, you can see it over here. So select the last point. Now to extrude this out, you have to press E on the keyboard. Once I press E on the keyboard, I can just extrude this like this, you can see. Press E and start creating the shape. And we'll shift to adjust this down. Yes, we can see this is the last. Yeah, press E again. Okay, so zoom out and you have to draw this according to this. Press E. So every time you have to keep pressing E on the keyboard and start extruding this up. So every time I'm just pressing E to keep on this point extruding out like this. Hold shift and bring this down. Now zoom in close to this and press E again. Hold shift, zoom in. Now to create this detailed part of this bottle, press E on the keyboard and start. This object. Now just start drawing again. Keep pressing E on the keyboard. Just drawing this shape. Okay, so now I just click on this object mode. So you can see this in this perspective view. If I just press Alt and Q, we just drawn this curve and we got this profile curve. Okay. So now what we have to do is we have a profile curve. To make this as a surface, you need to add a modifier to this. So select this profile curve and set this blender. You go to this modifier properties option. Then click on this add modifier and just add this screw. So what we'll do is it will create a revolve around this curve and it will create a mesh out of this. You can see that how it looks. So now if you are seeing that it is not closed over here, so you can go to this edit mode of this and you can see this hard surface. Whatever the last point is there, this is the last point. You can pull this. You can just select all of this points. Go to selection. You can see that because the curve was at a different place, it was not rotating from that center point. So if you adjust the curve position, yes, so now you can just see this top part. So you can select this and adjust this point. Want to open or close, you can select this point and close. How much area you want to adjust. So it will close this point. So down also, so it is closed. So select this surface, go object mode, select the surface and increase the number of segments for this. Now it looks too jagged to make it nice and smooth. So like this you can create a simple object inside Blender, like a lot of can tube. So using simple curves, you can create. So anytime if you want to change the shape of this bottle, you can always change it. Suppose if I just press Shift D and press Escape, and just move this bottle over here. And just select this object, go to Edit, and we already have this. So anytime I can change it. So this. So anytime if you feel that you want to change the shape of this bottle or object, you can always adjust this. And you get a totally different type of object. You can also select the surface like this, go to this tool, select this, push it inside. Yes, any of the shapes you can create after doing the one shape. Suppose here again, just come out of this. Just select this, Shift D, press Escape. Now I'll just go to Edit mode. I'll just delete all the vertex. You can see that. So however you want that open container, like this. Select this, lift it up. Select this and I can call this. So I can create any of the shape classes. Because if you don't want so many segments, you can delete the vertex. So this push it down. And you get nice different surface lines. So if you don't want this shape to be, you can just select these shapes. You can just delete it all. Select this point, you can just put it up just to give a round surface. Uh, so just by using a single curve, you can see that how we can modify the shape of this and how we can get a different shapes from the single profile curve which we have created. So guys, you just use this simple tool and try create many different objects like this. And I hope you can just find different kind of pods or different kind of objects to make using this curve tool and this skew modifier for here. Okay. So keep on trying with the different border shape using this Nurbs curves over here. So see you in next class. We'll be going for polygon one. Thank you.